Hi guys, my name is Mia and I'm so excited to introduce you guys to my new makeup channel, Mia Maya Makeup. I hope to inspire and create loving videos that you guys can watch and enjoy and hopefully recreate some of my looks. If you guys want to see how I did this one, y'all keep on watching. Okay guys, so let's get started. I just pulled back my hair, got it out of my face. And first things first, we're going to be starting with a primer. I'm using the Wet n Wild matte photo focus primer. I have oily skin, so I definitely like to use more of a mattifying primer when doing my makeup. But I actually enjoy this because it's not overly matte. It's very silky smooth, and I just feel like it really works for me. So I just put that all over my face. I try to avoid my cheek area because I don't really need it there. I'm mostly in my T-zone, under my eyes, and on my chin is where I really get it. And then I just rub it in with my hands. And it doesn't smell the greatest. It doesn't really, it definitely has that primer smell. I'm gonna go into the James Charles X Morphe palette. Obviously I love this palette. It has every color you would ever need, which is so freaking amazing. I really much enjoy using this. So I'm going to do more of a natural look today, kind of more my everyday, which for most people isn't really considered natural. I kind of wear makeup every day to the fullest, but I mean, you can always change it up and switch whatever you want to do. It's completely up to you guys. So I'm going to pinch me with a blending brush, and I'm just gonna tap it off a little bit, and we're gonna go right into my crease. I'm just going to blend lightly back and forth, and then in circular motions. And again, we're just gonna kind of drag it out a little bit to where that tape line is. Okay, so I just finished blending that color onto both my lids. Now I'm going to take a smaller blending brush, and I'm going to take the shade T. I really like this shade. It's a very good brown, but it's really pigmented, so I like to just tap it off a bit. We're going to put it right on the outer corner of my eye. And we're going to just gently blend it into the crease a bit, not dragging it all the way in like we did with the blending, like we did with Punch Me. And dragging it out to the end of my eyebrow. Another thing I love about the James Charles palette is these shades are so easy to blend. They don't take forever to work with. They are super simple to use. Benny is one of my favorite shades in there. I think it's so dark, and I'm very into dark colors because I have big brown eyes, and preferably dark colors look better on me. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that Benny, doing the same thing, lightly blending it into my crease a little bit. But instead of dragging it all the way out, we're more just gonna kind of focus it right there on the outer corner. And we're actually gonna go back into the brush I used for T and just blend that out a bit more. Sorry, I keep slouching down, but it's just a habit. Okay. I'm just gonna go do the same with the other eye, and I'll be back. Okay, so I just finished this eye off camera, and now I'm gonna show you how to do the rest of this one. So I just take a small detailed brush. Can't see it with my ring light. But you just take a small detailed brush, and I went in with the shade Canvas. I wanted to keep this look mostly matte, at least on the actual eye. And so now I'm just going to take it and dab it all over the rest of the lid. And then once most of the product is off, I'm going to gently dab it right over darker colors to kind of blend them in with each other. simple, very pretty. And now I'm just going to take a pointed brush and we're going to go under the eye. So I'm going to take the tape off. Ta-da! Okay, so we're going to take the shade Benny again. And we're just going to put it on the lower lash line. The eyes are pretty much complete. We're going to throw on my eyebrows really quickly. I'm going to do that off camera. All I do is I use the Mary Kay brow pencil in the shade Deep Brown. So I'll be right back with. So I just finished my eyebrows off camera. I carved them out with a little bit of concealer. Now we're going to go in with my concealer. I use the Trublend Undercover Concealer by Covergirl in the shade Fair Porcelain. So we're just going to take this. I like this because it's kind of reminds me of Tarte Shape Tape. Tarte Shape Tape, cannot speak apparently. It has like the big doe foot applicator and it's very good coverage. So I just put a, blocking my face, put a little under my eye. And then I start by covering up some of my acne spots. I do this because it tends to work a little bit better. And I also put some around my nose because I get really red around my nose. And so having that little extra coverage just helps a little bit. Now we're just going to take my beauty blender and we're going to blend that out. Okay guys, so I just finished foundation. I just blended everything in. I'm gonna go over it again with the beauty blender just to make sure everything is all good. And now for my favorite part, powder. I have to have powder on my face. I have very oily skin, like I said earlier, and so I just it's kind of something I need to make sure that my makeup doesn't look so greasy throughout the day. And I love to just take it on the spun. I'm using the Airspun and neutral, and I'm just going to tap it under my eyes, and I'm going to let it bake there for a little bit, and like right near my nose. I'm going to tap some there, a little bit on my nose, not too much, and we're going to get a little on my forehead. Okay, so now I'm going to go with my bronzer. This is the e.l.f. bronzer. I'm not sure which shade it is. The little sticker at the bottom fell off. But I'm going to use a fluffy brush. It's a flatter brush, but I'm going to pinch it just to make it a little bit more of the thinner. I mostly focus on this color. It kind of looks like a highlighter shade on camera, but it's the perfect shade for my skin tone. And I'm just going to do a small dab of the brown. I'm just going to focus it on my cheeks. Really blending it out. I also try to put it over an area where I put blush, because I don't always do blush. It's kind of depending on whatever look I'm doing. For this look, I probably will not apply blush. I'll probably just use bronzer. I'll bring some just down on the chin and blend it to my neck a little bit. Now, I don't always contour. I didn't today. Sometimes I do if I'm going somewhere like for a special occasion, or I just really feel like doing full glam makeup, then I'll contour. But most of the time I just bronzer my face. Eyeliner, I use the Mary Kay eyeliner in the shade Jet Black. I use this in my waterline, and then I will go in with some Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. It's one of my favorite mascaras. I've never really used anything different. I have quite long eyelashes though, so any mascara I use kind of works for me as long as the color stays. That's all I really care. I've also been loving, this is another drugstore mascara, the LA Colors HD Waterproof Mascara. I've been using this a lot because it's summertime and me being in a pool and that, I tend to see that this works really well. I actually like it. It's a good, affordable drugstore waterproof mascara. So I'm just going to go do the rest of this rest of my eyes off camera and I'll be back. Okay, so I just finished my mascara and eyeliner off camera. Now we're going to move on to lips. I'm using the Mary Kay lip liner in the shade Medium Nude. This is her travel size. I wanted to try this out before I got the larger ones. And I'm just going to, sorry, I shouldn't probably be talking. I'm going to line the bottom of my lips and the top. So just lined my lips, and now we are going to go in with a matte liquid lipstick by e.l.f. In the shade Blushing Red, like a brown with a purplish kind of color to it, I guess. So we're just going to apply that all over my lips. Trying to stay in the lines. I'm just gonna and that is that on. We're gonna let that dry down a little bit for a little bit, and then we're going to use the e.l.f. lip lacquer in the shade Natural. Okay guys, so this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and if you guys recreate it, I'd love you to tag me on Instagram at MiaMayaMakeup. It will be shown below. I also hope you can like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also turn on those post notifications so you can be notified when I post my next video. My posting days are probably going to be on Thursday, but I'm not 100% sure, so turn it on so when I do post, you'll be the first to know. I hope you guys enjoyed and have a lovely day. I'm going to ask you guys one question. I'm going to do this at the end of every video. What would be 3 things you would bring to a desert island? My makeup wise. Mine would be eyebrows, concealer, and mascara. What would yours 3s be? Comment down below and let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time.